Day, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, the place where we go digging for diamonds in the dust of the human soul. Have you ever seen a stranger pass by on the street and instantly felt like you'd already read their whole life story? Maybe it was a sharp glance, a weird outfit, or a mysterious bag they were clutching. Whatever it was, your mind started spinning a tale of danger or suspicion. Today, I'm taking you deep into the Australian outback, a land of red dust and ancient secrets, where a fast-jumping young joey named Milo made a mistake that almost broke a gentle heart. This story isn't just a fable, it's a mirror for all of us. If you love seeking wisdom and nurturing a beautiful mind, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Subscribing doesn't just support us, it tells the YouTube algorithm, hey, this viewer has great taste and a truly sharp intellect. Now, grab a cuppa, get comfortable, and let's journey into the story of Milo and the stranger of the Red Plains. In the heart of the vast Australian outback, where the earth glows red under a scorching sun and the eucalyptus trees stand like silver guardians, a community of animals lived together. They shared the precious shade of the billabongs, feasts of wattle seed after the rains, and long yarns that stretched late into the star-studded nights. Among them lived a young joey named Milo. Milo had smooth, sandy brown fur, ears that were always twitching with curiosity, and legs that could hop faster than a summer breeze. Milo was naturally friendly and always the first to offer a helping paw, making him a favorite among the mob. However, Milo had a habit that was hard to kick. He made judgments as fast as he leaped over saltbush. Whenever he saw something unusual, his mind raced miles ahead of the truth. Though he never meant to be cruel, his hasty words often left invisible scars. One golden morning, as the sunlight filtered through the gum leaves, the forest community buzzed with excitement. A stranger was slowly approaching the communal clearing. It was a short-beaked echidna named Cororo. Cororo was covered in sharp, formidable spines, and his eyes peeked out with a shy, cautious gaze. Most notably, he was dragging a heavy, weather-beaten canvas bundle behind him. Milo noticed him immediately. He whispered to a group of friends gathered under a kookaburra's perch. Hey, who's that bloke? He looks a bit dodgy with all those spikes. And look at that bag, what's he hiding in there? Without waiting to learn a single fact, Milo began his warning campaign. He hopped over to the kookaburras laughing in the branches. Better keep a sharp eye out. That new echidna isn't just here for the scenery. Then he scurried over to Old Man Wombat and the grazing wallabies. I wouldn't trust him if I were you. He's lugging something secret in that bag. Could be weapons, or something that'll ruin the peace of our bushland. Milo genuinely believed he was being a hero, protecting his home. But soon, a cold atmosphere followed Cororo wherever he went. The ground squirrels would suddenly stop chatting when he passed, and the frogs in the billabong would dive deep into the murky water the moment he leaned in for a drink. Even the majestic wedge-tailed eagle, soaring high above, seemed to watch Cororo with a stern, suspicious eye. Cororo said nothing. He didn't argue, nor did he complain about the cold shoulders. He simply found a quiet spot on the edge of the scrub and lived a solitary life, tucked away in his own little corner. Weeks passed. Then, on a sweltering afternoon, frantic cries echoed through the scrub. The communal food store, a hollowed-out log where everyone kept their winter reserves, had been trashed. Grain was scattered, and some of the dried grass was scorched and ruined. Fear spread like a bushfire. It's got to be that echidna, a crow shrieked. I knew it. Milo shouted, his voice high and sharp. I warned you all. He's been lurking with that mystery bag, and now he's finally shown his true colors. Fueled by anger, the mob of animals stormed toward Cororo's camp. Cororo stepped out of his burrow, looking startled and confused as the angry crowd surrounded him. I didn't do this, Cororo said softly, his voice trembling. I was down by the creek all morning, gathering dry leaves. Pull the other one, mate. If you've got nothing to hide, show us what's in the bag, a squirrel demanded. Cororo stood still as they pushed into his small space. In the corner lay the mysterious bundle. With paws shaking from adrenaline and righteousness, Milo ripped the knots open. But instead of weapons or dangerous tools, out tumbled dozens of small, wooden figures. They were exquisitely carved, tiny kangaroos, miniature kookaburras, and little gum trees. Every piece showed hours of meticulous work and a heart full of love. "These are toys," a young fox whispered, picking up a wooden joey. Cororo lowered his head, his voice heavy with sadness. "I make them for the little ones. Back in my old scrub, the children used to gather every evening to hear my stories and receive these gifts. I was hoping I could do the same here." A heavy silence fell over the outback. Just then, the wedge-tailed eagle glided down from the sky and landed on a nearby branch. "The damage to the food store was caused by an old, hollow gum tree," the eagle announced. "The wind finally snapped its branch, and it crushed the stores as it fell. No animal is to blame." Shame washed over Milo like a cold tide. His ears drooped low, and he stepped toward Cororo, his head bowed. "I judged you, mate. I said terrible things before I even knew who you were. I'm the one who caused all this fear." Cororo looked at Milo for a long moment, then a gentle, warm smile spread across his face. "We all mistake shadows for danger sometimes," Cororo said. "What matters is what we learn when the light comes out." From that day on, Milo was a changed Joey. He learned to listen more and speak less. He asked questions and waited for the truth to reveal itself. Together, Milo and Cororo built a storytelling patch by the billabong. Every evening, the young animals would gather around. Cororo would spin yarns of the deep bush, and Milo would sit beside him, silent, thoughtful, and wise. And whenever he saw someone about to make a snap judgment, Milo would gently remind them, "Wait. Let's learn the truth first." The story of Milo and Cororo leaves us with a powerful truth: quick judgment closes the heart, but truth needs time. Kindness begins the moment we choose to listen first. In our fast-paced world, it's so easy to slam the door on someone based on a first impression. We judge the spines people wear for protection and forget that inside their old canvas bag might be a treasure trove of kindness and talent. Don't let your assumptions rob you of a potential friend. I hope this story touched your heart today and gave you a reason to look at the world with a bit more grace. If you found value in this tale, please give us a like to help spread this message far and wide. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Join our community of wise and thoughtful souls. May your day be as bright as an outback sunrise. See ya, mate.